Hello and welcome to the iDroid Star Wars The Old Republic PvP Bot tutorial. I am Dark Rocker and I'm going to be leading you through this tutorial with some help of some notepads that I've written and a little commentary. First thing you want to do is go ahead and download the bot and extract it to your desktop or somewhere else easy to find. And you're going to want to go ahead and load up your Star Wars The Old Republic and log into your character. And I also recommend that you go somewhere safe in game, such as your spaceship or a quest hub. I chose the Imperial Fleet next to the PvP terminal, that way I can go ahead and pick up my daily quests for the war zones and get those complete every day. Okay, first off, we're going to go ahead and set up some in-game settings. First, you're going to want to hit escape and go into your preferences. Make sure you are on the game tab, as I was not and couldn't find graphics. And you're going to go ahead and find the graphics under the game tab and set your window mode to windowed and set your resolution to 800 by 600. Going to go ahead and apply that. And you're going to go to user interface. You're going to make sure that you uncheck display player information. The bot will not work if this is checked. You're also going to want to make sure that you do have enable bottom center quick bar clicked. The bot will also not work if that is not checked. Next up, you're going to go over to the controls and make sure that auto target closest enemy is checked. This will help your bot to target people while running around the war zone. Some more in-game settings here. I'm going to go back into your preferences. This time we're going to go down to the bottom of key bindings and go to the targeting tab. We are going to set target near or next enemy to tab. You can also set it to target nearest enemy, but I feel that target next enemy works just a little bit better. Next, go into movement, and you're going to ensure that W, A, S, and D are set to your forward, left, back, and right, respectively. You're also going to want to make sure that your jump is set to spacebar. The bot will randomly jump for you to make you look a little bit more lifelike. Next, we're going to bring out our companion. I already have my companion out, but I'll bring out some different ones anyway. You're also going to want to make sure that your companion's action bar is in its standard form, that it is not extended. If it is extended, it will not work. You're also going to need to disable UAC. I will not be covering this in this tutorial, as UAC is a Windows Vista and Windows 7 setting, but there are plenty of tutorials on Google that you can just find really quickly for disabling that. On to actually loading up the bot. Go ahead and open up your iDroid bot folder from the introduction that we saved. Mine is on the desktop. Okay, you're going to go in there and you're going to look for a file called bot. Could be called a bot.jar. It's an executable jar file. Go ahead and double click that and bring it up. And you're also going to want to make sure that you go ahead and move all your boxes where you want them. Get your Star Wars The Old Republic anywhere you want it. You will not be able to move it later, so it's a good idea to go ahead and set it wherever you're going to leave it. Alright, let me bring up my next little set of visual displays. Alright, let's get into some bot settings. First thing you're going to need to do is press load player. After you press load player here, you're going to get a little pop-up box and you're going to need to select a process. You're going to scroll down until you find SWTOR.exe and you're going to click the second one. There should be two and you want to make sure you click the second one. It's going to ask you to confirm your choice. You're going to click on config. Config is going to bring up a little window here. First thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is put in your license key and press register. Should give you a little pop-up there that says that you are registered successfully. If not, then you may want to get on the forums or contact someone and get some help with your license key. For the optional bot settings, you're going to leave the player heal, player rest, and the waypoint distance alone. I will cover the waypoint distance in another tutorial. You are going to want to set your max pull distance for your opening attacks, and set your max distance for how far you wish to attempt to attack targets. I went ahead and set mine to 0. I'll explain why later. You can also set use heal to 1 to activate that option, or 0 to turn off healing. Okay, let's go ahead and go into skills. You're going to open up the same file that where you found your bot.jar. You're going to open up the file that's a text file called skills. These are your attacks that you will use while the bot is running around. You can have it in 2 different settings. You can have it set to there's a new option coming out soon, it's not quite in the bot yet, where the bot will be able to attack while moving or stop to attack according to what you prefer. If you set your range to 0 right now, that's sort of what I did. It's what makes your character just keep running and not stop. That's why I'm using all instant cast abilities. You're going to want to go ahead also and set all of your cooldowns and your cast times on your abilities in this file. Where it says key equals, you will put your keybind. Currently only 1 through 9 is available. Your cast time is how long it takes to cast whatever ability it is, so it's basically how long you want to wait till you want to move to the next attack, and the cooldown is how long until you want to use that same attack again. You can sort of play with this. Sometimes it's better to not use the actual cast times and cooldowns so that you'll spam some abilities. That's what I've done here. You're going to want to go ahead and save that after you get all your settings the way you like them. And here, in case you're worried about not having enough attacks, you want to make yours a little more complex, you can just go ahead and copy a line and paste it, and then just change the number after attack to the next number in line. And you can do that all the way up to, I believe, 9 attacks it can go through, which is pretty complex. And again, only key bindings 1 through 9 are supported. On to starting the bot. Make sure you saved your skills.txt file as well as any config options that you changed. And then go ahead and click on the Warzone radio button in the bottom right hand side of your bot GUI. And ensure your bot window and that everything else is not overlapping your Star Wars The Old Republic window. If anything is overlapping it, could cause some problems. Then you're going to want to go ahead and click Start Bot, and then click on your Star Wars window, and it will begin to queue up as mine just did. And the bot will continue to just sit and queue itself until it sees the pop-up that you have gotten into a war zone, and then we'll go ahead and accept that, and off you go to botting. Hope this tutorial helps anyone that had some trouble getting the bot set up. It's not very complex, but there are a lot of steps to it. Hopefully in the near future we'll be able to kind of trim down on some of these options and get a little bit faster for people wanting to set this bot up. Alright, thank you for watching, and you have a nice day.